Hey everyone, so I've been wanting to do this video for a while now. My son is actually 9 weeks old, and so I feel like I've gotten a pretty good use out of these products to share with you what I've been loving using with my baby. I do enjoy watching these types of videos. I've watched several other ladies do them, so I just thought that I would do them too. Maybe you're pregnant, you're getting ready to give birth, you know, maybe you just had a baby, maybe you have a baby that's a little bit older. But regardless, some of these products you might want to try after watching this video. I mean, I don't know, but I just wanted to share some of my favorite things that I've been loving using with Connor. And I also do plan on, because he is 9 weeks, doing a 2-month update. But he has a doctor's appointment on May the 1st. So if this goes up after or whatever, be on the lookout eventually for fairly soon for an update video on Connor. I just wanted to wait so we could tell you how long he's gotten and how much he weighs and things like that. So though, for those of you wondering about that, I am going to do an update on Connor. I also have a couple cuteness overload videos and just different things like that to share as well. So to get started, I guess we'll start with like toy slash pacifier type deal things. One of the things I bought kind of early on in the pregnancy after I found out I was having a boy is this Webinub, and I think that's how you say it. I got it off of Amazon for like $13, and it was totally worth it. Even though, like, well, I mean, I don't know, like, I know that he's developing just fine, but it has the Soothy Passy on it, and the great thing about this is it's not very heavy, so even at 2 months you can use it. It's from 0 to 6 months, and probably further on down the line as well. And I like that he can grip the dinosaur, and he just grips stuff all the time, and he has like such a strong little grip, so I really like that for that. And also this rattle that is like a wristlet, it is the best. He will stay occupied forever, like while I'm trying to do something, like maybe wash bottles really quick or something, and he's, you know, in a good mood and everything. I put this on his wrist, and he just blah 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 and plays and plays and just giggles, and I try to get some of it on camera for you guys, but yeah, he loves this thing. And also, before I forget, another thing is, and it was a really good investment, it was $30, and I don't really like the thought of paying $30 for a pillow, but the Boppy Newborn Lounger was totally worth every penny that I paid for that pillow. He is in it right now. He loves it. He will even sleep in it. You're not supposed to let them sleep in it, but I'm assuming it's unattended. You know, he's like right there where I can see him. He's fine. He's awake. And yeah, so I'll insert a couple pictures at the beginning of the video for you guys to see what he looks like now after he's 9 weeks old. But he's a little cutie. He just coos and tries. It's almost like he's trying to talk, and I swear sometimes when he cries, it sounds like he's saying "ma" or "dad," and it's the cutest little thing ever. And of course I know that he's not really talking, but it's really cute. But he loves this, and he loves that Newborn Lounger, and it's so sad because he's still slowly starting to outgrow it, but as of right now he can still use it, and it's great. I wouldn't really recommend getting a Boppy like that goes around you unless you're absolutely going to breastfeed, or unless you just want the arm support when you're bottle feeding. I wasted money on the Boppy because I don't even use it. But mine has a little attachment thing where you can put the baby in it and give him back support, so I'll be using it when he's outgrows the Newborn Lounger. But the Newborn Lounger, worth every penny. You will use it all the time. I'm absolutely in love with it, and so is he. Another thing real quick is this makes everything so much easier, and I know it's for like travel, but it's a milk dispenser. It just looks like this. I'm not sure what brand this one is, but it does make everything so much easier. I even use this at the house, especially for night feedings. he went from doing probably like, I don't know, anywhere from 4 to 5 feedings a night, and now that he's 2 months old, he does 2 to 3 feedings a night, depending on how much sleep we all want. You know what I'm saying? So he goes 3 hours without feeding now, or more when he goes down for actual bedtime. Like sometimes he'll go 5 and even 6 hours straight without a bottle if he went down to bed. You know, and if you've you know, been there, done that with a newborn, you know what I'm talking about. But this is great for night feeding. You can just, like, you know, do your bottles really super quick and fast and easy. So love this. Speaking of bottles, Avent bottles, I'm completely disappointed in them. I actually ended up taking them all back, getting my money back. I spent a lot of money on those Avent bottles, and after I'm having Connor, those bottles, and I'm sorry if you like those bottles, then okay, that's fine, but this is just my opinion and my experience. Those bottles were a joke. I hate the shape. The nipple was too hard for him to get anything out of, and I could have upped the size, but I was just so over the bottles. He was so gassy. I even switched to glass bottles as well. He was so gassy and fussy all the time. He was scratching his face. I mean, just all kinds of stuff because he was so gassy. And we did gas drops, but a lot of times it didn't even seem to help. And so that will bring me to my next item that I like. But so I just took them bottles back. We switched bottles, and then we had to switch bottles again when a bunch of people recommended the Dr. Brown bottles for fussy and gassy babies or colicky babies. He did not have colic, does not have colic, or I don't know how long that period lasts, but anyways, he was just gassy. These have tremendously knocked the gas down. He hardly ever has gas anymore, and if he does, it's usually just, you know, kind of, it goes away after he like has a bowel movement. So he's doing great and thriving on these Dr. Brown bottles. They're the best. It just sucks that there's like 5 pieces to them. It takes forever to wash, and it's just forever. So baby Connor was fussing, so I had to go get him. Yeah, go get him. So anyways, so we wanted to try a new gas drop. This was also recommended, and it's the Mommy's Bliss Grip Water, and it relieves stomach discomfort and gas. And this stuff is great. It's $10 a bottle. I think it's kind of pricey, but it does actually work. You can put it in their bottles. You can give it in a dropper, whatever. But it does work. And this is our second bottle, but we don't give it to him all the time. Like when he was new, we gave him gas drops quite often in his bottles because he was so gassy. But now that we switched to the Dr. Brown's, we hardly ever use this now. And we also, while we're talking about bottle stuff, I buy this Palmolive Gently Cleans Dishes, Toys, Baby Bottles. It's a baby bottle wash pretty much, and this stuff's really great. It doesn't really have much of a smell or anything like that. It's ultra concentrated. It removes milk and food residue, and it's close to $3 a bottle, but it's totally worth it. It's suds very nicely, and it washes his things nicely. And also sometimes when he spits up on something that's white, and because he's on formula, it does stain, I will quickly soak it in this bottle wash, and his stuff does not stain. So that's awesome. And the lotion, I do use the Johnson's lotion on him as well. I do enjoy it because of the scent, but I like this one a lot better because it's the Aveeno, and it's fragrance free. It's a daily moisture lotion. It's a skin protectant, and his skin was super dry, like when the babies peel their layer of skin off, and I'll use this, and it cleared him up so nicely. His face was so horrible. It was so dry, but this cleared it up, and I really like this. In addition to that, I've been using the Aveeno Baby Calming Comfort Bath, lavender and vanilla. This puts him out every bath, and it smells so good, and it's very gentle on their skin. He loves it. He loves bath time. I'll insert a picture because it's adorable. And he also, we use the Gentle Conditioning Shampoo, and it's just lightly scented, and it's a really nice shampoo. So, and it's also tear free stuff. But so the Aveeno stuff, I really enjoy it. I have a ton of Johnson's. There's nothing wrong with Johnson's either. I've used it too on him, but just as of right now, I'm really liking that Aveeno stuff. And speaking of bath time, actually, I'll have to try to maneuver here. He loves hooded towels. Every single time he gets put in a hooded towel, he falls asleep on me before I can even dry him off. He loves the hooded towel, loves bath time, and he's just wonderful all around. Another thing is, this leads into the diapers I actually really like using, and it's Desitin. Like when he was a new, we were using Huggy wipes. The hospital provides diapers and wipes for you, and they're Huggies brand. There's nothing wrong with them, you know, but at the same time, the Huggies wipes eat him up. His bottom was so raw and ate up from them wipes. So I had to use the Desitin. It cleared up really, really nicely. So this is a must-have with a new baby. And the diapers we've been using are Pampers Baby Dry. And I also really, really like these Huggies. And they're the 12-hour protection. And quite frankly, he's a little boy and he pees quite a bit, and I like the extra protection diapers that last for, you know, several hours, even though I don't leave him in his diaper for 12 hours. But it's really good. These are really great for nighttime use as well as all day if you have a little boy that just constantly goes to the potty, which I'm assuming they all do because they're just on a liquid diet. And the wipes that we've been liking to use on him are the Pampers Sensitive, because they're really nice and they're in like the matte packaging, and they haven't broke him out or eat him up or anything like that. And I've been using these since the Huggies broke him out. And two other things really quickly that I've been using is his laundry stuff. I use the Bounce Free and Gentle. These have no scent at all. I really like them for his clothing or his clothes. And last but not least, now that I'm hunkered down because he's just going wild, is the Purex. This is the cheaper brand, but it's for the baby, and this gets stains out of his clothes. It smells like baby powders. What's not to love about this? I think it's like $3 or $4, but this has lasted 2 months, and it still has some in it. But 2 months since he's been born, and you know how much laundry you do with a baby, and it's just really nice. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and maybe we'll take some products and try them for yourself. And I really enjoyed making it, and I've been, like I said, I wanted to do it for a while. So thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe if you haven't already.